Hello everyone, today's lesson is independent and subordinate clauses. Please take your writing coach and turn to page 25. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify, understand and use independent and subordinate clauses. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. An independent clause, also called a main clause, can stand by itself as a complete sentence. Every sentence must contain at least one independent clause. A subordinate clause, also called dependent clause, although it has a subject and a verb, cannot stand by itself as a complete sentence. So here it can stand, here it cannot stand by itself as a complete sentence. That's why we call it subordinate clause. For instance, here we have two independent clauses. Kate is a writer, but she works nights at a restaurant. Second sentence, although Kate is a writer, here we have subordinate clause, she works nights at a restaurant. This is the independent clause. So the first one cannot stand by itself. We cannot say, although Kate is a writer, and stop there. So it is subordinate, it's not complete, it is dependent. It needs another independent clause to make more sense. But when I say she works nights at a restaurant, that makes sense. It stands by itself. It doesn't need anything else. Alright, practice A, distinguishing independent and subordinate clauses. Read each sentence, then circle either independent or subordinate, depending upon whether the underlined section is an independent or a subordinate clause. For instance, my daughter asks that she be allowed to stay out late. That she be allowed to stay out late. This is a subordinate because it cannot stand by itself. So pause the video, read the sentences, then circle whether the underlined clauses are independent or subordinate, then play the video and check your answers. Alright, let's start. That I was there, it's subordinate. I would like to go, independent. Who has been gone for a week, subordinate. Unless it stops snowing, subordinate also. While my father hates it, it doesn't add up on its own, therefore it is subordinate. Finally, the building is old. It makes sense, therefore it is independent. So in this exercise, we've learned how to distinguish between dependent and independent clause. Practice B, combining sentences using independent and subordinate clauses. Read each pair of sentences below, then, on the line provided, combine the two sentences to form one sentence. For two of your sentences, make one clause subordinate, as shown in example 1. Let's look at example 1. She does not like spinach. She ate it to be polite. Although she does not like spinach. So this is subordinate. She ate it to be polite. For the other two sentences, let both clauses remain independent, as shown in example 2. Let's look at example 2. The day is sunny. It is cold. The day is sunny, but it is cold. So both of them, they are independent clauses. So basically, two sentences should contain subordinate clauses, and two should contain only independent clauses. So pause the video, do the exercise, then play the video and check your answers. Alright, let's start. Number 1, the tree was hit by lightning, but it survived. And the second one, The boy was loud, but he did not mean to be rude. So here, both of the two sentences, I keep them independent, both of them. As you can see, I've used only but, the coordinating conjunction but. But for 3 and 4, I will make them, one clause subordinate. She had fun at her birthday party because her parents hired a clown. So here, because her parents hired a clown is subordinate clause. Also, number 4, I will make sure that to contain a subordinate clause, the puppy that chewed the shoes misbehaved often. So that chewed the shoes. This is the subordinate clause. By the way, if you decided to put 1 and 2, to put the subordinate clause in 1 and 2, it's fine. So just make sure any of the 4 sentences, you put 2 sentences that contain independent and subordinate clauses, and the other 2, both of them, they should contain only independent clauses. All right? I hope you understood the lesson, and also I hope now you can use these types of sentences in your writing, in your essays, in order to come up with the complex sentences, not only simple ones. Should you have any questions, as usual, do not hesitate to contact me. Have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.